If you've been around this channel for a while now, you know that I've been trying to juggle my full-time marketing job in the games industry alongside making my own games. Every game I've attempted to make so far has ended in failure, due to being overscoped for the amount of time I have in any given week to work on a game. Anything larger than a simple game takes me months, which then, working with an overscoped game, it just feels overwhelming. I decided that in the time it takes to make one overscoped full game, I could have made 2 or 3 small games. So with that in mind, I originally started working on a game which I was calling Coinage, which is a coin pusher game. I made some good prototype progress on, but I wanted to go even smaller than that just to get something out quickly. And that's when I saw a game that a friend of the channel, the Shelfman, put out called Popmoji. This is an emoji-themed roguelike in the vein of Suika game. I really liked the idea of Popmoji, and one night I had the idea of doing something in this Suika-like genre, but with words, and that's how I came up with my game Leximorph. Leximorph is a word game in which you drop letters of the alphabet into a tank, and you make words using those letters. The twist is that if 2 of the same letters touch, they combine to become the next letter along in the alphabet, and they also grow a little in size. Now, alongside this, there are ability orbs which you can drop in the tank, where this affects the letters in various ways. For example, one turns any ball it touches into a vowel, and another is a bomb that destroys all of the orbs within a certain radius. Now, my original plan was just to do a small prototype, which I did, and put it up as a WebGL version on itch, and I thought I'd call it a day. But after I put it up on itch, I kept tinkering with it, and I had the idea that it would make quite a fun mobile game. So I got to work redesigning the interface to work vertically, and I moved the controls over to being touch-based. In this new iteration, you swipe left and right to choose where the ball drops, and when you let go of the screen, that's where the ball drops. I quite liked this new iteration, so I started getting everything primed for an Android release, which I'm happy to say is out right now. My monetization strategy here is that you can do everything in the game for free with minimal ads. For example, there's an ad on the main menu, and if you want to access any of the other game modes other than the base one, you can watch a rewarded ad and that will unlock it for you to play. Once you're actually in the game, there are no intrusive ads covering up the gameplay. Or alternatively, you can pay a small fee to remove all of the ads and you can play the game completely ad-free. As I was approaching the release of the Android version, I started thinking back to the PC version, and I figured, well, I'd done all this work expanding the original WebGL version of the game, and I've made a functional game, so why not also release it properly on PC? So that's when I started the conversion back to having it working on PC, and I've built some systems to swap the UI and controls around depending on which build profile I'm using in Unity, which has been a godsend. The game is pretty much ready to go on Steam now, but I'm waiting for the June Next Fest, which I'll be a part of, and then after Next Fest I'm going to launch the game, no matter how many wishlists it has. I'm expecting a grand total of 1 sale or something, but making money isn't the point of this specific game. It was just to show myself that I could actually make and release something if the scope was low enough. So if you'd like to support me in this endeavour, please feel free to play the game on Android for free and give it a wishlist on Steam, where it will be very cheap upon launch on June 16th. And I think after this project is going to be my coin pusher game. I'm going to go back to that, and that's also going to be coming to Steam, and you can wishlist that below too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!